Hello everyone, I'm Whitetop8282 and today we are going to get some interiors done on this castle. I've already started working on some, so let's get building because it is time to get some interiors done and make this castle totally finished. So let's get building. Okay, so when you first walk into the castle, I've got a few little lamps that I've just used for decoration, basically. Over here and on both of these sides, I added in some comfy couches. I added some greenery. I got that on both sides like this, and over here as well. More couches, more greenery, that type of stuff. And even in here, I just added a little bit of greenery just to make these rooms look a little better for the storage rooms. And on this side, I did a little bit more on this side. Here, I did a kind of a bookshelf type room. I guess you'd call it a library, I guess. And I also put in an enchantment table. It's not functioning, but I guess I could play around with a few things and make this a functioning enchantment room. It won't take much to do so. I could probably put something back there, or, I could definitely figure out to make it functioning, but I figured it belonged here with all the bookshelves, And then in here, we just have all our eggs that we collected from the last episode. And I've even got 2 specialty eggs as well. So that was such a fun thing. And in this room over here, what I did was, this is the banner making room. There's plenty of wool to make the banners. There's chests to store things. There are looms to make the banners. And this is where, a lot of the wool and a lot of things, were made. And I'm probably not done with this room. There's probably some armor stand things that I'm probably going to do. I may end up putting armor stand people in here doing things, making it look like, making it alive. It's always important to make your builds look alive as you build and give a rhyme and reason why you're building things. And at this point, I want to have these, little lamps here as well. Our blockheads are definitely amazing for decorations, for lamps, for different things like that. So this is what I've done so far. So I'm going to bring you back in later on when hopefully I can get this next level here done and figure out what I'm going to put up here, because there's lots of space up here on both sides there. And these rooms, I need to figure out what I'm going to do with these rooms. If I'm going to do like themed rooms, if I'm going to do maybe different bedrooms, maybe one may be a kitchen. I don't know. There's certain just different things I need to figure out and get the castle filled in and get things done, because there's so much more. Like, there's this whole tower up here. I know what I'm going to do below the bedroom. I'm going to do a sitting room on this floor. Here will be a sitting room because the bedroom is up there. And here, I may just make this an entrance way, because that's pretty much what this here is, because it's our portal room. It's the stairway to get up to there, to the tower. And then the entrance to get out here on the roof for all of these areas. So I definitely need to figure out what I'm going to do up here. I may do maybe some roof gardens up here. That would be neat. And maybe make some more bedrooms in these towers. That would be fun too. And figure out something to do inside of these towers. So let me get working on this, and then I will bring you back in as soon as I can. Alright, so now it is time to show you what I've been working on. I finally did the top gardens of this area, the kind of what I was talking about, with all the greenery and the flowers and the leaves. And I even hid in some lights in there just to make sure that it stays lit up, even though I should have all the blocks covered so that nothing should spawn. The goal, of course, is always to make things so that nothing spawns, because you don't want things to spawn everywhere. So I really like the way that this came out. It's cute, it's quaint, it's little gardens. It gives this area a little bit of character. It's not bland anymore. It's definitely looks a lot better. Let's kind of take, you can see all the flowers in my inventory here. Let's take a little turn around here. Oh yeah, I love it. Oh yes. Let's go take a peek from the other side. Oh wow, yeah, look at that. Definitely. That definitely gives this area a little bit of character and makes it look a lot better. I really like the way that came out. I love it. I almost wish I would have done stuff like this before the contest, because, you know, maybe we would have actually won. But that's okay. JT definitely deserved his win for his castle, because it was amazing. He took me for a tour on it the other day, and it's amazing. It's pretty amazing. So, all right. So our next thing, what we're going to do is we're going to jump into doing a few more things in a new area. I found a flower biome, and we're going to do some building over there, and just to kind of get away from the castle for a little while. Because, you know, we just got to try to keep things fresh. So let's jump in to our next project. Well, everyone, it's time for something new here on Shadowtopia server. We're kind of at a little bit of a standstill waiting for the new update, which is going to be amazing. So I've decided to find me this beautiful flower forest with lots of other biomes around it. And we are going to start our own little temporary base. See, on Fridays, which today's Friday, I'm waiting for Doodle. We've been collecting bunny heads, rabbit heads from Doodle, and it's been a game for the server. So, but I've been collecting my own little personal stock, and I got an idea. We are going to make a village, a rabbit village, for our rabbits, for our bunnies that we've been collecting, and we're going to use the armor stand book, and we're going to build buildings in the village, and it's going to be wonderful. So we're going to do a little bit more clearing, do a little bit more filling. I'm not going to mess with the terrain too much. I really like to build with the terrain, on the terrain. If I have to make a spot a little bigger for a building, that's fine, but I don't want to mess with the terrain. And all the trees that I'm taking out will most likely go back between the buildings that I do build here in this area, because I do love the look of the flower forest, of all the trees, the flowers. Notice I've taken the trees away, but the flowers are all still there. And that's kind of my goal, to keep it with the flower forest look. So we're going to work on this, and I will bring you back in when I have a little bit progress done. Alright everyone, so I wanted to give you a little bit of progress of what I've done so far with the house. And there it is. It's just a simple little starter house for this area. It's kind of raised up. It's kind of going with the mountainside. I've got a decent height of roof going on. I really like these a little bit taller roofs. So we're going to go with that in this area. I've got the bone blocks, the dark oak, the spruce, the different, you know, these different ones. So this is just the outline. I still have a lot more to go. Some more ceiling work, some more roof work, definitely lots of roof work. A roof is definitely a lot of what makes a building. The stairs kind of go all the way down this way. I have so many different ideas for the different areas, the paths, and we even got some new heads today for our bunny head idea. So I'm going to keep on grinding on this, and I will bring you right back in when I have some more progress to show you. Alright guys, so it's time to show off what I've got so far. I have the house completely done, completely built. I have some little farms. I have some animal pens all set up and good to go. I've been busy breeding the animals, and just so I have some resources over here to make sure, we have everything that we need. And the basic things that the animals need, the carrots and the wheat, so that we can breed our animals. And the house is done. I just have to work on the interior, get the interior done, and decide what this beginner house is going to be. There's the inside of the first floor, and you go up here. It's got like a kind of semi-spiral staircase, and a basic room. I do have a bed up here. I do plan on making this into a bedroom, but there will probably maybe 1 or 2 rooms up here as well. And then the bottom level, if you notice the portal down there, come down the stairs. And in the portal, which is where everything kind of started at, behind here is our little room where we have lots of storage. So we're just going to utilize every aspect of the house. And I've been collecting some resources. I've got everything sorted out and organized. You know that I have to be organized. You've got to be organized. Come on, got to be. Make sure you know what you have and where it's at, of course. So down here we have the mines. I only started out a little bit. I had to collect some cobblestone. So I just basically, I pulled out my fortune pickaxe and I went to town for a little while. Got some cobblestone, even found some diamonds, found some coal because I definitely needed coal. And we've got a couple spots, that we've got dug out. That looks kind of dark down there. Yeah. But yeah, we've got a couple spots dug out, but we have a lot more to do if we want to do so. If this mine is here and available for us to dig out. So yeah, we have accomplished a good bit so far in this episode. We started out with a few things, and we're just going to end it on a good note of finishing off this build here. So I hope you like this episode. I hope you like what's been going on, what's been happening. If you do, please please subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to see more content like this on Shadowtopia. We're possibly fixing to add a few extra people to kind of finish out our season, do some more on our season before we switch over to season 4, because we've got some big plans. But we're not done with 3. Season 3 is still going. We're trying to keep it active. We're trying to keep things fresh and new. So we are going to keep continuing and just keep on trucking along and trying to get some things done. So I guess I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye, y'all.